Well done, well Karen. So yeah, well, I remembered, yeah, I'm on vacation right now, so I decided to, well, pre-record some stuff, and yeah. I remembered there was a trailer I wanted to show you once, and I just forgot about it, and yeah. And that's what we're doing today. You can see what it is, the Honkai Star Rail's Mappa animation concept trailer, definitely afternoon, and link in the description, the original video, and yeah. I just honestly wanted to talk about the theories I have and about the trailer, and yeah. We might pause a lot. So yeah, as you can see, this might be my first reaction, and yeah. My first and last reaction maybe, but yeah. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah. Let's see how it goes, and let's start. Well. So yeah, not much to say, it's Hoyoverse, and yeah, let's just wait. I like the animation of it. Yeah, there we have Kafka. And I really love the music of it, so yeah. Well, maybe I just to put it a bit lower because I want to talk. So yeah, I hope it sounds understandable. So yeah, there's Silverwolf. Oh yeah, that's the first thing I want to show you. So yeah, well, there's something interesting I saw. So yeah, well, I only noticed it because of Twitter or X that this is apparently Void Archive. So if now Void Archive is the one that looks like, well, that looks like Otto, Apocalypse, if you know, from Honkai Impact 3rd. And yeah, it's interesting to see. So yeah, if you know the lore, Welt and Void Archive traveled from the Honkai world to, well, to the Honkai Star Rail world to save Hibiko or something like that, or fight against space aliens, I think. It was something like that. He joined the Astro Express for a while, and afterwards, well, he got, how should I say, afterwards he decided to leave, and then we didn't hear much. Well, we only know that he was a member because of some things, you could say. Yeah, because of some notes, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that is Void Archive. No idea why he's suddenly doing here, but yeah. I think he would be important for the main story, but yeah. Well, then otherwise we see some cool aliens. Well, mostly animals though. I'll say, didn't expect most aliens to look like animals, but yeah. Yeah. If you know this one, apparently this Elio. I have no idea if it's I think it most likely is. Or it would be funny if it's a plot twist and it's someone completely different. Maybe Terminus or something like that, but yeah. I think that's also Elio. Yeah, my guess is this Elio. Or maybe a fragment of it. Because I still have the theory that Elio and Elio and the Trailblazer might be part of the same person or something like that. That's my theory, but yeah. No idea what I talk about. But yeah. We are just looking. Other than that, well, we do see some, well, there's Express, but yeah. We do see some, how should I say, hallucinations maybe, or at least like a fairy dream, but yeah. There's Pom Pom, like the king of Pom Poms, but yeah. This looks quite cute. Okay, wait a minute. What was this animation just now? Oh, wait, I see, this is the first I noticed that if you look closely, I think the camera was rolling. There currently is a table full of sweets. And if you just, and you can see March trying to eat all of it, and then, see, she ate all of the sweets in speed, and, wait a minute, and there, there we see March mouth completely full with it. So that is, well, I only noticed the detail today, so that is quite funny and cute, I would say. I wonder why though, why she just decided to eat all of it immediately. She ate 2 parfaits and a lot of cake and cookies, I think. That's quite fast, I'd say, in a few seconds. Ah, there's also March. And, wait, no, apparently this Firefly. Wait a minute, from what I can see, I thought this was March and the female Trailblazer on the train. I think at least. Or it could be Firefly if you look at it like this, but yeah. Well, most likely March, but because of color scheme, I think. But yeah. These are, I think, all the regions. Oh, and there is, yeah, the quartet. The quartet. Wait, nothing. There are 5, so why are they called a quartet again? Yeah, maybe it was because, yeah, Bailu, Yingxing, Dan Feng, and Xingliu? Wait. Yongli? Yeah, that was the name, I think. maybe they are the quartet and Jingyeon, yeah, he was the, you could say, disciple. So maybe that's why. Yeah, Jingyeon, I think was Jinglyo's disciple. And he looks quite young here. And has a lot of energy. Unlike his current self that is sleeping all day. But yeah. Wait a minute. I'm looking closer. So I just saw Danfeng smile. Which I didn't expect. No. Wait. Oh. Actually made it really big. Yeah, this is the best I can do. As you can see, well, I have to say, this is my first time seeing, well, seeing Danfeng smile like that. But yeah. Yeah, now we're seeing Blaze Shadow's dreams. Well, his dreams that shattered. I would say this dance sequence, I think that's just a favorite dream. I don't think it has anything to do. It's just a cool sequence for you. I think. And that is a traumatizing reference. If you know about the animation video about Acheron and Black Swan, yeah, that dance is not, well, isn't a good dance, it's a scary dance, you could say. But yeah. Now they're at the party again. Okay, this one, I just have no idea what is happening. I honestly, I do know that Argentine and Booty know each other, but why does Dr. Ratio know them? And why are they dancing with each other? My guess is, well, it would be fun if there's someday an idol patch, like there's a patch where we are in an idol competition or something like that. Or maybe Honkai Star Rail searches for the superstar or something like that. Would be funny, but yeah. But yeah, this is a combo I didn't expect. So yeah. That is, well, or it could be just fan service. Could also be it. They are quite popular characters, but yeah. I think that's, yeah. Now there's Ellie again. Now speaking, every time I see someone falling down a building, or at least in anime, or in animations, I just think about the scene in Bungo Stray Doors, in Dazai-san. I will, well, I will show the video later. Or I can just show it now. Just a minute. Well, here we are. I will mute it because this, obviously, well, this is music I'm allowed to show. I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to, but yeah. So yeah, as you can see, this is the scene I mean. So yeah, every time I see some kind of anime character falling down, I just think of that scene. So yeah, that is quite an iconic scene. But yeah, anyway, let's go back. So yeah, Elio is falling down. Or maybe flying, who knows? So yeah, that is quite funny. Last week I did notice that. I thought these were all mini silver wolves. But from the looks of it, they're all just mini hurters. So I thought these, when I first watched it, were mini silver wolves because they kind of look like the splash out of Silver Wolf, the first character when she first released. Kind of look like it, but on the closer look, these are just mini hurters. I guess they're chasing after Silver Wolf because she did something. And my guess, we're currently in the virtual world. But yeah. And she's attacking them. This fight, wonder what's happening there. I have no idea. But yeah. I wonder though, I wonder if this will be a boss fight we'll fight against. Wait. Yeah, this one. This giant robot. Would be interesting if this was a spoiler for a future boss fight. Or may not, because yeah, this must have already happened before. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, apparently there are the names of the eons there at the circles, from what I know. But yeah, the images I think we are seeing from the Zero Hunters, maybe it's their fate or something like that. That I still haven't figured out completely. But yeah. I do wonder though, why do they have the names of the, you could say, of the eons there? Maybe it's, well, my guess currently, maybe it's the potential path they could have chosen, you could say. Maybe something like that. But honestly, I have no idea. But yeah. Yeah, this, I just noticed this kind of looks like a kind of gothic vampire story world. Yeah, this looks like a vampire world. Would be interesting if Kafka was a vampire hunter or something like that as a lore. And yeah, my guess is we are currently seeing her backstory. Like this, how Elio found her when she was sad, and yeah, when she was sad, I think. That's my guess though. And there's the little Elio, I think. But yeah. I wonder why it's raining blood. I have no idea. But yeah, there. Yeah, later we see a certain scene. I have something to say about that scene, but yeah. There. There. My guess, I wonder why Kafka is shooting at Elio. Or the reason could also be that this is not Elio at all. It could be, well, this is a bit far-fetched, but from my side, I think it could also be Terminus, you could say. Because doesn't the Terminus one also have some kind of cape, if I remember correctly? But yeah. That would be interesting. If this person we are seeing right now is Terminus, but yeah. Then we are just, well, swapping through. I think the characters that we are seeing when he turns are all the important characters for the main story. Like, they'll be really important later on. That's my guess. I think at least. But yeah. It's been a while since we saw Luchor. Wonder what he's doing. So yeah, Luchor is, wait. There, that guy. Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. Been a while. But yeah. Oh, yeah. So there's a chance this guy's, well, yeah, could be a fragment of Elio now, I think, or there are two Elios, you could say. Or three. Because the Elio we just saw with, wait. The Elio we saw with Kafka has, wait. I think we see the eyes here. Just a minute. Or maybe not. I guess we don't see the eyes, but Elio from the previous ones always had yellow eyes. So my guess is, well, this one has blue eyes. So my guess, or my theory currently is that Elio is a fragment. Like the Trailblazer is a part of it. So the Trailblazer is also a fragment. And together, well, together they might be Elio, or together they are just a new entity or something like that. Like one has blue eyes and the other has yellow eyes. And yeah, that's my guess. Well, this is currently my guess at least. But yeah. And yeah, that's just a cool ending sequence, I think. So yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed the interaction. But yeah. This, well, might be the first or last one. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to talk about this trailer. I just suddenly remembered I wanted, well, to talk about it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope you had a nice day or have a nice day. I'm currently on vacation. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day. Bye!